My dear Scorpio, hi, how are you doing? Welcome to your reading. My name is Sabbath. Welcome to Sabbath Tarot. I'm hoping that you're well, happy, safe. This is going to be a reading for July. All right, so let's see what is happening. Personal readings are being offered. Scorpio, if you're interested, definitely can go ahead and reach out to me to my email. It's in the description box below. And your flat reading was just recently done. It's also listed below. Do check that out as well. It was a heavenly reading. And let's get started to see what is happening for you. I'm being called to go with a love oracle. Sometimes the different set of cards call me. So this is what is calling me for you. And we're going to see what is happening for Scorpio. Spirit, what is the energy for Scorpio and what is happening? What does Scorpio need to hear right now? What does Scorpio need to know right now in regards to the energy? Let's see. For our dear Scorpio Spirit, what is the energy? For our dear Scorpio. Okay. All right. Whew, what's happening here? All right, so at the bottom of the deck for you here, we have the separation, you deserve love, flirt, and trust, forgiving and learning. So there's a lot happening in your reading. Firstly, what I want to say, Scorpio, is that there could be a break period right now that you're going through, Scorpio. It could be that you're kind of separated from someone. If not from someone, this also could be you taking a break just from dating or from love. Okay, it could be that you have been really focused on work, have been trying to focus on self-love for some of you. I'm also needing to say, Scorpio, it's important for you to not allow situations to affect you to the point where you're not open to new love, not open to what is right in front of you, what is surrounding you for the present moment, especially if you're single. Okay, now some of you, this is going to sound like a very random and very specific situation, but I'm going to tell you. There could have been a person you might have been waiting on that you do have history with. And I feel like either things, I just heard false start. You might have had a false start with this person, or there might have been some deception going on, meaning either you two have not been honest to one another, or there's just hasn't been that sense of trust between you two. But I feel like this is somebody that you've been connecting with. Maybe you've been dating. Things might have been going well at a certain point. And the Spirit's saying that things are not necessarily over between you two. In fact, there could be a new beginning coming through. The thing is, I'm not getting a bad energy. Okay, for a lot of you, it's going to differ because I'm seeing different storylines coming through. But it's almost like if you had a false start with a person, and if you really saw potential with them, you're going to be able to have another start with them, is the message, okay? So if you're separated right now, I'm seeing that the wait, I just heard wait time is over, okay, in my head. So yeah, it could be very well that you're going to be reconnecting with a person. So we're going to see, we're going to do your tarot and tap on. Now, for some of you, if you're single and if you know for sure that you're done with the past, it could be that the Spirit wants for you to actually open your heart up towards new energy. Okay? Maybe you're going to be starting to date again, flirt, be a little bit more lighthearted. Okay? Is the energy. Okay? So don't let the past hold you back from what is meant for you, is what the Spirit's saying here. For our dear Scorpio. Somebody could be connecting with a Gemini. Almost a Gemini. For our dear Scorpio Spirit, what is the energy? Woo, okay. For our dear Scorpio. I just heard vulnerability is what makes the connection be real. So for some of you, I don't know whether you're the one kind of like having a hard time trusting sometimes or being vulnerable, Scorpio, or if this is somebody or both of you. But the Spirit here is telling you that a connection could be right now going through a challenge And it's like the only way to make things work is as if you two were to be honest in regards to your feelings towards one another, okay? So I really think it's a timing thing. But we're going to see here for you, Scorpio. Spirit, what is happening for... Yeah. Okay. For our dear Scorpio, what is happening? What in the world happened over here? Okay. I'm going to have to move these cards, okay? So... let's see. There could be a person here who's not doing a thing towards you for some of you. All right. There could be a person here that is not doing a thing towards you. For a lot of you, I feel like there's been some sadness in regards to connection as well as something I keep noticing, okay? Somebody might have been upset here. I see a person who's been really restless over you, or restless in regards to how things didn't move forward with you, okay? This also could be you yourself, but I'm getting a lot of like energies around pushing the other person away. So I don't know if you felt like somebody was pushing you away or you actually pushed someone away, but this to me feels like both of you might have been kind of mirroring each other in regards to this situation. You could be connecting with a Leo, Scorpio, strong Scorpio energy, Cancer, Sagittarius, Earth and water and fire coming through. And so maybe this person could have an air, rising, or moon as well as Venus, okay, to gas resonance. But I'm seeing a person who's not doing a thing towards you. And some of you, I'm also needing to say, don't let a situation affect you to the point where you're crippled. I don't know why I keep getting this message for you. It's like, I don't know if, like, sometimes you really exaggerate situations. Some of you, I don't know if it, like, there was like all of a sudden like a huge break in regards to a connection or a situation. But the Spirit's really asking for you to keep your feet on the ground. Keep being grounded. You know, what do you do when there's like an earthquake? You try to stay grounded, right? You try to get shelter. You try to get some kind of a protection. It's the same energy in your reading. It's like if something's going down, if things are kind of shaken up right now in your life, you need to be able to ground yourself. Because if you don't, then nobody's gonna, you know, come to your rescue. So you really need to be focused. Some of you, I'm also hearing, stop procrastinating. What is this? Scorpio, some of you, I don't know if you've been letting your emotions affect your work or your health, but you gotta get things right here, okay, is the message. I'm also hearing if there's been something wrong with a car, some of you might need to repair your car at a certain point or spend money on your car. This also could be in regards to your health as well. If you've been having health issues, I see you getting better or recovering, or this could be also for a family member, all right? So we're going to see here. I keep feeling like you might have been upset because you haven't been able to see somebody, or going, like either it's you who's been sad that you're away from someone, or it's somebody. But honestly, I'm getting like it's reciprocal, like both of you. The feeling is mutual for sure. You see within this card that there's two people here that are away from one another, looking at each other, and they're not necessarily smiling. I mean, look at their faces here. There's almost like a fence here as well. So I don't know whether there's some kind of a barrier between you two, or you two might have been away, but this is a person you definitely shared a lot of happy moments with. Didn't mean to say Aquarius. Scorpio, okay? Interesting. So who's coming towards Scorpio, and what's their intention, Spirit, towards Scorpio? Who's this person coming towards Scorpio, and what is their intentions, and what will they do? This is a person who's not done with you, but at the same time, they're not doing anything. What in the world is this saying? I feel like this person is going to try to attempt to come towards you in a very indirect way. And when I say that, what I mean is that either some of you could, this person could be reaching out to you through friends, or they're going to give you a hint, but it's just not very like bold like you want it to be, you know? It's not like they're coming and grabbing you by the neck and like, hey, I want you, or like, hey, like, let's make this work. It's not like that. It's more like it's in a very subtle and nonchalant way. So I don't know if this person has been acting like they want nothing to do with you. Like they don't want to do anything with you, that they don't even want you. I don't know, you guys. Some of you, this person could have even friend zoned you at a certain point. You might have felt like this person's not really like wanting to have something serious with you. Where is this reading going? So what? Some of you Gemini, Virgo. Some of you, this person also might have been not reaching out to you for you to reach out to them as well, or chase after them. I also see this energy. So what's going to be the outcome for Scorpio? What is the outcome, Spirit, between these two people? Can I be honest? As advice, I would say let this person come to you, Scorpio, because for a lot of you, there's an energy of like, I don't know who it was who was very decisive, but I have a feeling that maybe it was you who was really decisive in regards to wanting to be with this person or having your mind made up to do something. And the Spirit's saying here that don't feel bad for wanting the things you want and stick to it, you know, because if you have a decision, there's no need for you to feel bad for making that decision or having that choice or having that particular goal or vision in your mind. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person probably knew what you wanted with them, but maybe they didn't want the same thing or they weren't ready for it. And I have a sense that if this is your story, you need to let this person come to you on their own feet. I just feel like there might have been an imbalance between like you both. Like maybe you have been the one putting more effort. You feel like you've been putting more effort than this person, that they haven't been putting as much effort. And the Spirit's saying, hey, you need to take a back seat a little bit. You need to let this person come to you. Some of you, I even feel like at a certain point, you felt like this person's just like, they're like being insensitive towards you, or they're like, I don't know, I'm getting some like ignoring energy. Like you might have been feeling like this person's ignoring your calls or messages, or they're not really like putting enough effort. I'm not getting a good energy with this one. This is also speaking of the Spirit saying here to you that behind every foundation, there needs to be a form of a will. Like, okay, I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to work on this. But from what I'm seeing here, someone is acting really like carefree, and may I say careless. So I don't know if this is you or the other person, but Spirit's saying it takes two to make something work, not just one person, right? So yeah, straightforward reading. And you guys know I have no filter because I need to have no filter, right? Because this is for you. I am here to help you, right? So I need to be very straightforward. Is there any other messages? So what will happen, Spirit? What will happen before we do the predictions? Yeah, I feel like things are not over. Yeah. I feel like things are not over between you two. It's just you really need to make sure. Somebody's really afraid of being hurt. Who is this? This is like a type of person who would let you go, right? Who would like end things with you before you hurt them, before you end things with them. So I'm tapping onto a person who might have trust issues or who might not want to be hurt. It's like they don't want to see you sweat. Like they don't want you to see them sweat. Does that make sense? So I don't know if this person really is like, they are not very good at like showing emotions, or they don't show emotions, period. You know what I mean? I really feel like for things to work out, you need to be on the same page emotionally. And if it's not happening, you already know your answer, that you should not invest in this emotionally, right? Because I feel like there's an energy of there needs to be a balance between how much we're investing emotionally into something. And it's like if the other person's not investing as much as you are, then things are not fair. You know, the scales are not balanced. For me to say that, somebody could be connecting with a Libra. So, yeah. But I'm seeing things turning around for sure for you, Scorpio. It's just that Make sure that you are dealing with things in a healthy way, and that you are looking at things in a healthy way, right? Because some of you, I don't know if you heard me say, but Scorpio sign has to do with obsession, right? Obsession is very much related to the Scorpio energy. Obsession as well as addiction, right? And transformation. So yeah, make sure that you're not obsessing over a situation, or that you are trying to kind of deal with it in the most healthy way. Either this is you or somebody else, right? Could be for either you or them or both, but that's the message. Any other advice do we have for our dear Scorpio? Whoever that is distant with you, they need to show up and put in more effort. I don't care what you say to me. You can't make a person put in more effort if they're not, right? So it's like they have to come to you, and they need to want to put in the effort. So for a lot of you, I feel like you need to give this person space to come to you. I'm going to say the same thing I told you. Some of you, at some point, you could also be hearing that a person is becoming pregnant in your family, or this could be also for you. I don't know who this is, but I'm seeing the energy of fertility around you, okay? For those of you that are also wondering whether you're going to become a mom or dad at a certain point, or you're going to have children or be married, I do see it for you. Could be for some of you within 3 years, okay? Of course, this is an open reading, but this is what I'm seeing for you, all right? Take it as it resonates. But yeah, you want a person who can communicate, who can put in the effort, who can show up. And if they're not, there's nothing you can do, honestly. So you might need to go on about your business and try to focus on yourself during this break, or whatever type of separation there might have been. Right? Is the message. Some of you, I even feel like you could be very focused on work if things are not really looking up in the love department. So yeah, but I am seeing somebody here coming towards you. It's just that they need to be emotionally open to you as much as you're to them. See, I am seeing the 2 cups. These 2 people are coming together with full upright cups. They're both willing to come towards each other. And it's like it takes 2. It really takes 2. And you see how he's actually taken a step towards her. You know, she's very still. So he's taken a step towards her. So for a lot of you, I feel like I was going to say something very, very specific. I feel like if you have been having, if somebody has not been coming towards you, it could also be that they feel like you don't really like them as much as they like you. That could also be a possibility. So maybe let's say you put up boundaries at a certain point, or you rejected this person. I don't know, for a small portion of you. It doesn't have to resonate, right? But it's something I just heard. Okay. Do we have any other messages for our dear Scorpio? Let's see. Do we have any messages for Scorpio? Yeah, make sure you're not being drowned in emotions. Some of you, make sure that you're keeping your head up, like on the surface of the water, and not like drowning. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you're very quick to kind of like get drowned in emotions. Is something I'm noticing. You're going to definitely be hearing from somebody soon. This is also speaking of moving forward. This could be definitely in regards to a person that you might have been separated from, or something that might have been happening that's been making you sad. I see movement. I see happiness. I see things changing. Yeah, and the sun. Wow. Child. Some of you, if you have a child, I'm seeing them becoming really successful for the future, or you're going to be seeing your child if you have a child who's apart from you, or a family member. Okay, again, take it as it resonates. Yeah, you could be traveling to see somebody as well. But again, sadness is going to go away. So if you've been sad, if you've been burdened, it will go away. Some of you, I'm getting August energy with this as well. But I see things coming together for you, Scorpio. That's my message. That's what I'm predicting. Things are coming together. I also see you dating somebody here soon. You could be going to date somebody. You could be going on dates, meeting people, meeting friends. There's definitely the energy of celebration. Or this also could be somebody... Oh, I just heard something interesting. Some of you, if you dated somebody at a certain point and you stopped, it could be that they're going to hit you up to see you. And once you see each other, you're gonna like say to them, like you're gonna feel like they haven't changed a bit. Like I don't know why I just got that so randomly in my head. Like maybe somebody said that to you. Maybe they said to you that you haven't changed. I don't know how how long it's been since you two last saw each other, but that's just something very random I got. Or this also could be, again, a family member, but I'm getting mostly date energy with this. So any angel messages do we have for Scorpio? Aw, 10 of emotion. That's like the best card you can possibly get. Life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you're rewarded by unconditional loving. So yeah, there will be forgiveness. There will be love. And for some of you, if you've been the one kind of carrying burdens or being a little bit hurt over a situation, I also feel like you're going to be forgiving a person. And, you know, why am I hearing that song? I'm hearing the song, I'm only human, just like you. Is that a song? Who's that by? I'm only human. I know Christina Perri has a song like that, but it's a different song. I can't remember who it's by. Maybe it's Beyonce? But the spirit here is telling you that. Oh, I'm also getting the song Running by Beyonce. So some of you, maybe you felt like somebody's running from you or you're running from them. Maybe there's been some running and chasing going on, right? Back and forthness. But check the songs out that I just mentioned. There could be messages for you there. But this is just speaking of ultimate fulfillment. There will be love, forgiveness, peace in regards to the situation, and that things will start to become well. There will be happiness and coming together. Okay, so this is all I have for you. Personal readings are being offered. You can definitely reach out to me. Also, I'm seeing October could be a very significant month for you, as well as September, some of you, okay? And yeah, I am here for you. You can have one-on-one personal reading with me. My email's in the description box below. I'm sending my kiss. My warm ways to my love and light. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, honey.